boys and girls, I am Miss Moran and welcome back to your math lesson. Today we will continue reviewing the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We are trying to identify the number just by looking at it, but we are also going to try to match up objects with its number. Like here, this is the number 1 and we matched it up with one elephant and with the number 1. Or showing the number 1 with our fingers. And so that's what we're going to be doing today. But before I start on our activity, I wanted to show you a video. And on this video, you have to count dots. And then it'll give you the answer. But I want you to try to say the answer before they give you the answer, okay? So try to count those dots and say the number or the answer out loud before you get the actual answer. Okay, hold on, let me show you. Here's the video. Try to say the answer before they give it to you.
Subitize up to 5. Use your brain, use your eyes. See a set and think quick. Say the number in the set. Subitize up to 5. Use your brain, use your eyes. See a set and think quick. Say the number in the set. Subitize up to 5. Use your brain, use your eyes. See a set and think quick. Say the number in the set. Subitize up to 5.
Okay, so that was the video I wanted to show you, and I hope you were able to give the answer before he gave us the answer. Now we're going to do a review. We're going to review the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the objects that match up to that number, okay? So let me show you that real quick. Okay, so this is the number 1. That's how we write number 1. You can draw it in the air, number 1. And right here, we're showing number 1 by holding up one finger. And then we're showing number 1 with this dice, and it has a dot in the middle. So all of this are the number 1. This is how we write it, or how we can look at it, how we identify it. And then this object has 1, and this is showing 1 as well. Okay, this is the number 2. Okay, and you can write it in the air, number 2. And we hold up 2 fingers, 1, 2, when we want to show number 2 with our hand or our fingers. And this is a dice, and it has 2 dots that go diagonally. And all of this match up because they all show the number 2. This is number 3, and you can write it in the air, number 3. And this is how we show number 3 with our hand or our fingers. We hold up 3 fingers, 1, 2, and 3. And this is how it looks on a dice. So it's 3 dots going diagonally. Alright. This is number 4, and this is how you write it, and you can write it in the air. And show me with your fingers how you show number 4. We hold up 4 fingers, right, like this. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And here we have a dice showing 4 dots, and they put them like close to the corners. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And all of those show the number 4, right? Okay. The next number we're reviewing is number what? Number 5. And this is how you write it. You can write it in the air too with your finger. That's how you write number 5. And with our hand, when we show number 5, we show all of our hand because we have 5 fingers. So we have 5 fingers, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And here's how the dice look. It has 4 dots in the corners and then 1 in the middle. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so that was our review of the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and objects that represent those numbers. So now we're going to do your homework. It's going to be a little bit similar to that activity. Let me show it to you. Okay, so here we have your homework. It's the numbers here 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And down here we have the different ways to show those numbers, and you have to match it up with its number. For example here, how many does this show? Count it. 1. So that shows number 1, and we have to move this and put it with number 1. And then on the bottom we can put, how many dots do they have to put it here? You have to match it up with the one that has 1 dot. So that one we move it over here. Okay? What about this one? How many dots does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is this 5 or is this 5? Think about it while I move it. It's going to be this one, right? So we're going to put it here. Alright, and this one, how many is it? 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. It's going to be this one. So we're going to put it over here. Okay, so that's your homework. Try to do this by yourself. Once you're done, tell your mom to check it, and your mom can move the ones you get wrong, and you can try again until you get them correct. Okay, try to do them by yourself. Try to identify those numbers. I know you can count them, but now it's time to recognize that number. Okay, so let's review what we learned today. Okay, so today we continued reviewing, identifying the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we also try to match up objects to that number. So if it was 1 elephant, we put it with the number 1. Or if it was 1 dot, we put it with the number 1. If it was 5 dots, we put it with number 5. Okay? And all of this is very important because we need to be able to identify numbers just by looking at them. And also we need to know how to count objects so we can know how much we have of something. Alright? So I will see you tomorrow, and we will continue reviewing the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bye-bye.